think that's the problem, is that happiness is not a choice. You can't just decide to just be happy. People have been trying, and we've been drowning ourselves out with a bunch of distractions, stuff, relationships, whether they're necessary or not, healthy or not, status, having people think we're a certain type of way, especially if it lines up with the image that we create called social media, having the life that we expected to have. If all that was supposed to make us happy, why is it never enough? If we could be happy within ourselves, why do we feel like we're not enough? This is what creates addiction, sometimes unhealthy relationships, or even isolation is what my experience has been. I know the feeling once I make this amount of money, once I get this level in my business, once I get these kind of accolades, once I get recognized for what I've always done. You know what I mean? But happiness doesn't come from getting more. As controversial as it sounds, I don't even think happiness is owed to us. I hadn't found it. If you do, let me know. I can be content. What I've already got is exactly what I need. I didn't realize I had all this pet fur on me. Isn't it amazing? If you have a fur baby, or if you have a little one, or if we can remember being a little one, we didn't need all that extra. I can remember being happy as I don't know what, just going out, riding my bike after school and not having homework with my friends, and I didn't have to go select people. I just made friends with the people who are right across the street, who I had classes with, who I worked with. Shout out, you know who you are. We didn't need a bunch of viral videos to tell us what friendship should be. We just knew we were there for each other. Still that way now. You send me a message if you need something, I'm there. It was never supposed to be that way. We choose to do that for each other. A lot of that just comes from being thankful for them being in my corner for so long. People who we think are always there never had to be, they chose to be. You can be born into a family, but it is a choice to stay that way. The choice to still be connected after abuse, poverty, just plain loneliness. The people that are there, whether by blood or by choice, people that are there when you don't have any money. I'm sick. Not money can't buy those kinds of relationships. Money can pay for all my medical bills, but it can't keep me whole. Trauma is bad, but it's never a life sentence. There are people that treat us well, with respect. If we're bothered by the trauma, that's a sign that we know what peace should look like. We know what peace should feel like. And so then the decisions that we make protect that peace. I'll take a life of peace over fleeting moments of happiness any day. If we're not happy with ourselves, that's a clear sign that what we did is not in agreement with who we are. That's why I can't look at somebody else and say, oh, when people tell you who they are, believe them. No, your behavior does not determine your identity. If anything, the way we behave, good, bad, or indifferent, that's just a reflection of how we see ourselves. So it's good to know where you might need to heal, or at least for me. Speaking of authenticity, I like what Lauryn Hill said. She said, the real you is more interesting than the fake somebody else. I'll take honesty over image any day. I could be happy with me once I'm real with me first. May not get us everything we want, but it's exactly what we need, at least for me.